Hi Yogi, deidreamerico here, yoga teacher. Today we're going to go through some twists. Twists are great to cleanse your body, so it helps you to kind of digest. It starts to detox, and it's also really good for your spine. So if you ever find yourself like you've overindulged in some foods that you don't normally eat, or you ate a little too much, drank a little too much, not right after you do that eating, but maybe the next morning, you can try out the sequence to see if you don't start to dislodge some of those things that are making you feel a little uncomfortable. I'm going to go through this fairly quickly, like one breath, one movement. Once you kind of get the sequence down, or if you want to hit pause in between and stay in those twists for a little while, you can really get a little deeper into them, which again is going to help your spine and help the detoxification process. So feel free to take this as slowly as you like as well. Once I go through it, then you have that option of always kind of clicking pause, taking your breath into a little deeper place. So here we go. Let's start in a seated pose, easy sitting pose. So just crossing one leg in front of the other. You can always take a blanket or a bolster underneath your hips to lift you up a little higher if that feels good. Close your eyes for a moment. Take your hands to your heart, Anjali Mudra. Open your eyes, and on the next inhale, reach your arms up high to the sky. Drop your shoulders. Exhale, turn to the right. Drop your hands, taking your left hand to the outside of your right thigh. Not rounding forward, but lifting your heart, sitting tall, sit bones root down, and even this left thigh bone kind of presses down to the ground. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, twist to the other side. Take this just a few times with your breath. Just an easy twist, not too much, not pushing. Inhaling up, lengthening up the side body. Keep that length as you exhale and gently twist around. You can take your head with it. Inhaling back to center. Exhaling, other side. Let's do one more time each side. Inhale, rise up. Exhale to the right. Inhaling front and center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, come back to the front. Bring your hands to the ground in front of you. Step backwards to downward facing dog. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see what I'm doing. From downward facing dog, take a nice deep breath in. Exhale your right foot between your hands. And if you remember from that last video, you can always use your right hand and give it a little nudge. Drop your left knee down to the ground. Allow your hips to kind of stretch down here. Inhale, lift up your right hand. Press down on the left hand to lift you up, so again, you're not sinking downward, but there's a lot of space. Drape your top arm along your back. Not rolling to the outside of that left leg, but still keeping your hips square. Let the twist come through the spine, the rib cage. Inhale, arm high. Exhale, hand down, step back, down dog. Take an inhale, exhale, left foot forward. Right knee gently on the ground. If you need some cushioning, roll up the long edge of your mat and put your knee down there. Hips down, heart high. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Exhale, drape the arm along your back. Roll your left shoulder back and maybe look up and over that shoulder. Inhale, arm to the sky. Exhale, hand down, tuck your back toes, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift up your right leg, bend your knee, and open up the hip. A little twist for the low back. Exhale, step that foot forward. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, hands to your heart, twisting prayer. Take your left elbow outside of your right knee. Notice how high my right elbow is. As I push down on the left elbow, again, that takes me up off my thigh. So bring your heart to your thumbs and your thumbs to your heart. Inhale to center. Exhale, hands down, down dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, bend and open, little twist. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to your heart, twist to the left. Right elbow outside of left knee. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, down dog. Take one breath here. Exhale, walk between your hands. Feet together, legs together. Breathe in, chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, hands to your heart. Twist to the right. Again, take your left elbow outside of that leg. Lift the right elbow high. Twirl your heart around. Take an inhale. Hands to the ground, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, twist to the left. Notice how my hips are lower than my head. So I'm not upside down. I've got this nice long diagonal line. I'm pressing down on the right elbow to lift up off my thigh. Take another inhale. Exhale, fold, lift your hips. Walk your feet out about as wide as your mat. Bend your knees, drop down into squat. Hands to your heart. Use your elbows to open up your knees, sit tall. Take your left hand to the ground. Inhale your right arm to the sky. Exhale, drape it along your back. Take a half bind. You can complete the binds by taking your left arm, wrap it around your thigh, and maybe find your fingers. Sit tall. Take your right shoulder back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands down. Other side, inhale, left arm high. Exhale, take the arm to your back. Stay in a half bind or complete the full. Left shoulder goes back. One more inhale, reach up. Exhale, hand down. Take a seat. Stretch your legs out in front of you, staff pose. Sitting tall and balanced. Take your right knee, bend it towards your chest. Wrap your left arm around the leg. Inhale, sit tall, right hand behind you. Exhale, twist. And you can walk that hand back as much as you need to. You can also put this hand on a block. Breathe in, sit tall. Keep your left foot flexed. Twist, exhale. Inhale to center. Stretch out your leg. Bring in your left knee. Inhale, sit tall. Right arm wraps. Exhale, twist. Inhale, sit taller. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Inhale to center. Exhale, straighten out your leg. Roll onto your back. Bring your feet about as wide as your mat. Take cactus arms, bend your arms, elbows to the ground, knuckles on the ground. Swish your knees towards the right. Shift your hips slightly to the left. And you can stay here or hook your right foot on top of that left leg. And just drawing down a little more. You'll get a deeper stretch through the side body. Maybe close your eyes. Breathe. Unhook. Lift your knees, swish your hips towards the right, and drop your knees towards the left. Again, if you like, take your left foot on top of that knee. Use that as a little more leverage. Breathe. Unhook. Lift your knees. Take your knees to your chest. Give them a squeeze. Take a little rock side to side. And then take a shavasana. Lengthen out your legs, drop your arms, take in a nice deep belly breath and let your breath go to all those new places that you kind of squeezed out, clinging like a sponge. And exhale softly through your mouth one time. And let go of all the old stuff. Thanks for watching. Namaste.